like to take this opportunity to thank all the coaches and the players. Being on this team has taught me many things, and has taught me that I can also learn from others and not just myself. The main person I owe my thanks to is Coach Bergen. He always pushed me to do my best, and he showed me the true meaning about being focused for the game. There's many memories and lessons that I can take from my experience with this team. One of them, the most important memory, being that winning and losing, always put forth your best effort. My success on this team wouldn't be the same without you guys. With the coaches, the parents, and everything, trying to make our team the best. Altogether, we had a great run this season. I'm proud to be a Raven. So I would like to thank the coaches, the players, the parents, the managers, the bus driver. I'd like to thank all of you. It wouldn't be the same. And I'd also like to thank the Robbinsville Athletics for letting Allentown kids be part of their program. Thank you. Yeah.
This is a little lengthy, so.
Wait, you gonna talk about me, Zach? You gonna say, a few things, butter me up a little bit? Lay it on thick. Let's go.
First, I'd like to thank all the coaches and moms and the best bus driver I've ever had for. They did an amazing job of making this team the way it is, and special thanks to Coach Jeff for always bringing a positive vibe to practice and games. Joking around with us and being just a good friend. Coach Green for always keeping us in line and giving me little defensive tips throughout my 4 years. Also screaming the quadrants all game long. Coach Mark for being overall such a great coach down in the defensive end. And finally, Coach Bergen for being the best coach in person anyone could ask for. I also just wanted to share a little essay that I wrote for one of my colleges. The essay prompt was indicate a person who has had a significant influence on you and describe that influence. I decided to write about Dan Bergen because you can talk about this guy for days. I could probably write a book on him, but the college would only allow me to write 500 words. I was on the ice, gasping for air, while this man sat there blowing his whistle, skating up and down the ice because someone did not properly execute the drill. In this man's eyes, perfection was an understatement. I was a freshman when I met Dan Bergen, hearing crazy stories about him that I refused to believe. I soon realized he actually was crazy. For Dan Bergen, hockey season started in April, not November. Summer hockey was for fun and to work on personal skills. For him, summer was a chance to get ahead of the competition. It was the beginning of his madness. Every summer league game was preceded by a 2-hour chalk talk. Sitting in the blistering summer heat listening to this fanatical talk was the last thing I wanted. Upon cessation of summer league began the commencement of preseason training. He would have us run countless laps for hours in the pitch black, with his car being the only source of light. After and before each practice and game, he would compose a 2-page email discussing our imperfections and suggested improvements. Scouting reports before every game was a staple. Several pages long, they detailed every single player, whether or not they double or single knotted their skates. I thought to myself, am I playing in the NHL? This guy is nuts. The deficit was 3 goals at intermission before the third and final period against the far superior Manalapan Township. Coach Bergen walked in to give his speech. He had a famous line that I will never forget. "Throw the kitchen sink at him," he said. Knowing his expectations, he actually expected us to throw a kitchen sink at the opposing team. He came out strong in the third period, he erased his 3-goal deficit, and won the game. Coach Bergen would not talk to us as inferior people, but as teammates. He took us on individual fishing trips in the summer to foster a bond. He helped personally finance our jerseys, bags, and apparel just so his boys would look official. His recipe for success was painstaking conditioning and unbreakable team chemistry. For preseason, everyone on the team was expected to run a 6-minute mile. During practice, the drills had to be perfect. Players who did not know the plays did not see the ice. It was all about the little details that made big differences. Throughout my years with him, I realized the method to his madness. It all started to make sense to me. Everything he did was to fulfill our potential of being the best student athletes possible. Since the start of the hockey program 7 seasons ago, he led us to win 5 division championships. He was the most dedicated and committed person I'd ever met. Crazy does not always mean mentally deranged. Crazy entails passion for what you love and how much tireless work is put in to be the best person possible. One day, I certainly hope someone thinks I'm crazy too. Coach Bergen was the most dedicated and committed coach I ever met in my life, and I would like to thank him for all that he has done for me and our team. If it was not for him, I would not be where I am today.
That's kind of hard to follow up, and mine's on a different note. It's more of a serious note. That's funny. Not that yours was a serious. No, after my sophomore year, after coming off of a good but hardly spectacular season as goalie, I tried out for 3 different travel teams, and every single one of them cut me. So, needless to say, my confidence in my abilities was severely lacking, if there at all. And I was considering hanging up the skates at one point and picking up golf full time. But after several long-winded debates in my head against myself whether or not I should, there was always something in the back of my mind that told me I shouldn't quit and that I should give the crazy old man one more shot at success. And that was respect. Because had I quit, I would have lost the respect of everybody. My fans, our fans, my friends, my parents, who have dedicated their time and their money and their love to watching me succeed.
He said the love word. Did you hear it?
To ensuring that I had the best chance of success both on and off the ice. But most importantly, the players and the coaches who would have resented me had I quit when our potential for success was at its all-time peak. And we've all seen Bergen angry on the ice after somebody messes up a play. But that always fades away and it always subsides, and you always know that deep down he still cares for you. But had I quit, I don't think that would have subsided. And I can't imagine spending those next 2 years with that crazy old man actually hating my guts. So, looking back, I'm extremely happy for this decision that I made to stick with the program. Not only did I have 2 really good seasons, but our team accomplished even more. And the whole time, we all know that Bergen believed in us from the get-go. We just had to listen. His commitment to this program has been unparalleled by anybody. And in my opinion, he's one of the single-handed reasons why we are as successful as we are. From the scouting reports all the way up to everything being down to the T's, dotting our I's in practice and making sure everything is perfect. And I'm truly grateful for all that Bergen has done. I can't imagine where I'd be had I quit. And for that and many other reasons, we would like to present Coach Dan Bergen, this plaque to commemorate him for the respect he has earned throughout his several seasons as coach.
Let me see it. Robbinsville Ravens Ice Hockey Colonial Division Champions 2013 NBA.